Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone and welcome to today's webinar Study at Number One University in Malaysia. Thank you for finding the time and visiting today's webinar. My name is Amir and I'm a head of International Cluster at UMCCED, Center for Continuing Education, Universiti Malaya. Alright, so today I am your moderator and also act as a representative for UM Center for Continuing Education. Before we start, I would like to inform to all viewers, please scan QR code that appears on the screen right now, or please fill in the form in the comments section to get free e-certificate that will be sent to your email. So basically for all viewers today, our webinar is streaming live to Facebook and also YouTube UMCCED. And without further ado, I would like to introduce our panel today. Okay, we have three panels and three speakers, and I would like to introduce our first panel, our guest from Jakarta, Ms. Rizka Pramita. Ms. Rizka is currently promotion executive from Education Malaysia Indonesia, Embassy of Malaysia Jakarta. Apa khabar Ms. hari ini?
Fine, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Jadi kepada para penonton yang sedang menonton live, khasnya kepada penonton-penonton ataupun calon-calon pelajar Indonesia yang ingin kuliah di Malaysia, tunggu sehingga habis webinar ini. Ms. Rizka sedia membantu. Okay, jadi kalau ada soalan nanti boleh tinggalkan di ruangan komen Facebook ataupun di YouTube. And I would like to introduce our second panel. Please welcome Ustaz Muhammad Amin Fakir Muhyiddin. He's a Managing Director Al-Misbah Academy. Apa khabar Ustaz?
Alhamdulillah, sihat. Apa khabar Cik Amir?
Saya pun sihat, Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Okay, jadi seterusnya I would like to introduce this special guest, our third panel, and she's from China. She's only 22 years old and now currently doing her PhD. Wow, I'm so impressed. Introduce to you Miss Diana. How are you doing today, Miss Diana?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Diana.
Okay, good to have you today, Miss Diana. And all right, so I will start with a little bit introduction of a Center for Continuing Education, Universiti Malaya, or known as UMCCED. So before that, I will share my screen. So sekejap. Okay, so for those who don't know UMCCED, I will try to explain a bit about our entity. Okay, UMCCED or Academic Center of Responsibility at Universiti Malaya. UMCCED was founded on 1st April 1998 with its vision to promote or offer educational program and training that pioneers the concept of lifelong education. Okay, so this UMCCED, basically we have a lot of programs. We have various programs to fit the needs of all levels of society. We have a such short course program, industry design course, Islamic course, edu-tourism program, and many more. Okay, so basically, but for today's webinar, especially for international students who are currently watching, I would like to introduce these two programs, which is our core program. First is Universiti Malaya Full-Time Diploma. It's for school leavers. And second is Universiti Malaya Executive Diploma for working adults. So these are two programs that I would like to introduce this afternoon. And let me share with you 5 interesting fact about this professional program for international working adults. The number one, the mode of learning is fully online. It's a remote learning mode. So it's a great deal so that you can save more, you can spend less because you don't have to travel to come for a physical class. So this is our number one interesting fact about our program. And number two, it's offer flexibility. These classes are conducted on weekend, either on Saturday, or Sunday. So for those who are working, they can attend the class on the weekend. So they don't need to worry about the schedule on weekdays. And the number three, the class are taught in English language and also a Malay language, which is it's a very important for the students. The medium of instruction, the delivery in English will be taught by our lecturer. And number four, this is it's quite a good promotion right now. The great discounts with the competitive fees. So for our executive diploma or our professional program for international working adults, we offer discount up to 20% for group participants, and also we are offering free laptop too. Okay, so this is our the fourth of interesting fact. And then last but not least, I would like to share with you all is this program is a fully accredited and recognized globally. Students will be awarded academic transcripts from number one university in Malaysia and also top 100 in the world. Okay, to be exact, is ranked 70 according to QS ranking world. Okay, so this is a five criteria or five interesting facts about the professional program that are currently we are opening for application for international working adults out there. So next, I would like to ask Ms. Rizka first as the Indonesia representative. Okay, Ms. Rizka, I would like to know, or can you share with us what is the process for Indonesian students who interested to study in Malaysia?
Okay, Anji Amir. Before I answer the first question, I would like
Yes.
to introduce our institution first. So I'm Rizka Pramita from Education Malaysia, Indonesia. So we are a representative from Ministry of Higher Education Malaysia. So we are located at Embassy of Malaysia, Jakarta, and we have 12 representatives in 12 countries such as Australia, New Zealand, Ho Chi Minh City, Beijing, and etc. And then we have three roles actually. And the first thing is the internationalization. We connecting institution from Malaysia and Indonesia to have collaboration such as matching grant and then joint research, and then student mobility such as like that. And then the second is promotion. That's why I'm here to promoting Universiti Malaya to Indonesian student. And then we also taking care of a Malaysian student who study in Indonesia. So that's our introduction about our institution. And then the question is how a student who wants to study in Malaysia, right?
Yeah,
And then
what's the process they had to do?
the first thing is they have to research first about the university, and then if you interested to study in University Malaya, and then you can find out the program and then the requirement. And one of the requirement is of course is in English, as Mr. Amir mentioned before. That program is delivered by English, right? and then you have to prepare the English preparation first to get the English certificate such as TOEFL, MUET, or IELTS. And we have a great news actually, Mr. Amir. We have MUET in May on May 2023. So if you want to register at University Malaya, you can get MUET at May, and you
Mhm.
can get the info to through our Instagram at Ayo Kuliah di Malaysia. And then
Mm.
the next step, you can have maybe you can find the education agent if you don't want to register by yourself, and then you can find the agent. I don't know if University Malaya now have partner agent. uh, did you know about education
Yes,
agent?
yes. We have quite many strategic partners who will help the students to enroll the program at University Malaya. Yeah, we have. We do have in Indonesia. We have in China. There's quite many countries for our strategic partner. Or we can call them as education consultants for
Yeah,
University Malaya.
yeah. You so student have two choice. They can register by themselves or through the agent. And then the next step is after you get the offer letter from the university, you can apply visa through Education Malaysia Global Services website. You can get the information what is the requirement to get the visa, student visa, and then uh before this, Mr. Amir said that University Malaya offer full online program, right?
Yes, we are currently offering fully online, and also we have also physical class, but it's a digital program.
Yeah,
It's quite a various program that can
yeah.
fit to
But
all needs the
yes,
students.
but for Indonesian student, they have to get
Mhm.
the visa student,
Mhm.
so their
Yeah.
certificate can legalize to Ministry of Higher Education in Indonesia.
Yeah, yeah. Although this program are conduct online, but still the student need to prepare their visa as a requirement to
Yeah.
study to enroll the program.
Okay, so after you get the visa approval letter from EMGS, Education
Mm-hmm.
Malaysia Global Services,
Mm-hmm.
student can apply for single entry visa through immigration or immigration website through online, or going to Visa Malaysia Agency Center in Jakarta, Medan, Pontianak, or Pekanbaru. They can walk in. If
So there are four center for immigration
Yes.
for the
Yeah.
Indonesia.
Yeah. And you can also have you can apply through online to through immigration website to get the
Mm,
single entry visa. After you get the single entry visa, you can go to Malaysia.
so that's a whole general process about getting into Malaysia to pursue their studies in Malaysia. Normally, how long the process will take?
The process is normally 3 weeks until 1 month. But lately, EMGS and immigration have a little problem because COVID, right? And then it's took a bit long, more than 1 month. But normally
Mm,
is 1 month. Normally is 1 month.
normally it's 1 month. So
And yeah,
that
and the great news for Indonesian student as well. If you want to
mm,
study at University Malaya, you don't have to take the entrance test, right, Mr. Amir?
yeah. There's an exclusivity for international students from Indonesia. Okay, Miss Rizka, maybe they want to know where can they get the info? How can they contact you for assistance? Uh, Maybe you can share the information about it.
So for
How they can
Indonesian
get in.
student who want to find the requirement to study and visa information and other things, you can go to our Instagram at Ayo Kuliah di Malaysia. We have Instagram and Facebook as well. And then you can also walk into our office at Embassy of Malaysia in Jakarta if you are in Jakarta. But if you are in another city, you can call us at um, 021 522 4947 or go to our Instagram at Ayo Kuliah
I
di
see.
Malaysia.
Okay, so Miss Rizka is based in Jakarta. Am I
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So thank you very much, Ms. Rizka, for the information and great explanations. I think most of students are happy with the information. Jadi selepas ini buat pelajar-pelajar dari Indonesia yang berhasrat kuliah di Malaysia, boleh hubungi Ms. Rizka ataupun go to the Instagram Ayu Kuliah, betul? Ayu Kuliah
Ayo
di
Kuliah di
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Ayu kuliah di Malaysia dan can get advice and tips from Ms. Rizka. Okay. Alright. Next, we'd like to move to Ustaz Amin. Ustaz Amin, can you share with us and introduce about Al Misbah Academy?
All right.
What they
Hello and good morning to everyone. Hope everyone is in good state of health. And for those who are fasting, I would like to wish everyone Ramadan Kareem. And hopefully, you guys are having a great Friday while you're moving on to the weekend, exciting weekend. Al Misbah Academy was established in November 2015. So, and the motive of the academy is to provide structured program by synergizing together with strategic partners. So, as such, Misbah has been given the opportunity to collaborate and twine with reputable universities around the world. And amongst one of the reputable universities is Universiti Malaya, where we had our collaboration in 2019. So the collaboration consists of a few certified program, and amongst those certified program, the certificate in Arabic Studies, and then we also have collaborated with them on the executive diploma, which is a very unique program which has been provided by UM, because number one, as we know that University of Malaya, the sister is in NUS, National University of Singapore, and people are very, very familiar with University of Singapore. And if you look at the logo itself of UM, it's the same logo with NUS because it gave birth from UM. I think not many are familiar with the history between Singapore and Malaysia, right? And Singapore got independence in 1965, and that's when it got branched out from the university. So the university itself, the value of the certification is almost in par with Singapore. So, so that is something where we are very proud. Al Bisbah Academy, especially take pride in working with UM. And so far, we in Singapore, we have two approach. One is we conduct UM's program in house at our academy, which is located in the heart of Malay heritage. Heart of Malay Heritage is in Geylang Serai. That's where we are located, and we are at the heart of the heart, right? We are at the heart of the heart of Malay Heritage, and we have successfully concluded two batches, about 100 over students for a very small population in Singapore. And also, there are students who, upon accomplishing from the program, have continued their pursuit of knowledge in University of Malaya by them traveling from Singapore to Malaysia to pursue the path on executive diploma, one or a couple of them. And as such, we are continuously promoting University Malaya, not only in Singapore. the amazing thing is because Al Misbah Academy has a branch in Middle East, and Al Misbah
Wow.
Academy is about to launch its new branch in New York, Misbah International. So as
Wow.
such, we are going internationally, and recently we have brought in students from even as far as the very famous country which got popular during World Cup, Morocco. So we brought
Oh.
some students. Al Misbah Academy had an opportunity to be in Morocco itself during the World Cup. Last World Cup, I was there, and then we had an opportunity to work together with a committee to bring in some students for them to continue their program in continue their studies in especially in the area of English. I think UMCC UMCIT has executive program for English studies, and it has the best program around the Southeast Asia. Especially, it is suitable for those part of the world. Why? Because Malaysia is an Islamic environment, so it is very suitable for those Middle Eastern students to come over, because when they come over, they do not feel that they are in a new environment. They are coming back to an Islamic environment. So as such, there are few students where we are working on, and the process of getting admitted into the program is when we request for the necessary paperwork. The criteria which has been stipulated by in order for the student to qualify into the program, such as the I think TOEFL, TOEFL, and then another two to three more. It's not at the top of my mind. Please forgive me. Maybe Encik Ami can help me. I think there are a few uh, criteria where they need to submit the documentation in order for them to get qualified. And when the documentation are intact, that's when they're eligible to apply for the visa for them to come over, or alternatively they can remotely study from where they are in.
Yes.
So
So you
so
have
that is in a nutshell. Yep.
in total you have four branch, include your Middle East.
Yes, exactly. So one is in Medina itself, in Saudi
Mhm.
Arabia. So the other
Yeah.
one is in Morocco, and the upcoming one where we have working on is in New York.
But the main HQ is
In
in
Singapore.
Geylang,
Yeah, in
Singapore.
Singapore, Geylang Serai. Yep.
I
So that's where we
see.
operate from.
In your experience, Tat, what is the best feeling when you can help the students to proceed to the dream university that they want to
Uh-huh.
choose.
So when you see them being number one, being admitted into the program, and they are acquiring the knowledge and getting a grip out of the information which is being taught upon them, and then when they send me text messages stating that thank you so much, right, for you giving me the opportunity. I know it is going to be hard if it's without you, because anyone can apply, but with the
Yes,
representative, we literally facilitate and ease the process for them to get admitted to the program, in comparison with when they are going through the portal and trying to apply, and they are unfamiliar with certain questions, and sometimes they might assume that that is the correct answer for them to fill up the blank, and then turn out to be no, you need to refill again. So we guide them in every single in every single step, hoping that their process of getting admitted into the program is smooth, and so that they can more concentrate on the education than on the administrative area.
So they just have to prepare all the documents that you are request. They don't have to worry about the process. You are the one
Exactly,
who facilitate all the things on
exactly,
behalf of them. So,
exactly, exactly.
Ustaz, we may have viewers from Middle East, Saudi, we don't know, who are currently watching us right now, and maybe they want to know how to continue to study in Malaysia. Um,
So, so
you
for
can share
those
more.
who are
Actually.
keen and eager to come into to continue and pursue your studies in Malaysia, and many would, because Malaysia is like a second home for people from Qatar, people from Dubai, people from Saudi. You know, they
Mm.
have some more daily flights. There's about 5 times flight from Jeddah to Allah to Kuala Lumpur every day. So as such, for those who are keen, they can contact the appointed representative, Soleh, at the number of 059 That is one option. The other option is you may able to visit our website almisbahacademy.com, where we have our strategic partner information on our portal, IA, which is Universiti Malaya. So there are a few
Mm.
other universities, but however, you kindly choose UM for the stated program.
So at Al Misbah Academy, do you have any promotion or program that are currently
So
ongoing?
currently, we are about to launch our third batch of certificate in Arabic studies, where it is people are very eager to sign up even before we are going to launch this tomorrow. So we already have almost like 20 sign up before launching the
Okay.
program.
Wow. So early bird participant.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit more information about the program? Ustaz,
So so
the
sorry, I missed you.
duration, mode of learning.
So the mode of learning will be on site at Al Academy, and
Mhm.
the lecturers which has been appointed for this program is a NUS professor who specializes in the field of Arabic, and this length of the program is about 1.5 years, inclusive of term breaks, and it will
Mhm.
be conducted every Saturday from 12 p.m. until 2 p.m.
On Saturdays. Okay.
Yeah, so it starts on the 24th June.
Mhm. Okay. Last question, Ustaz. Uh, for what's your opinion? So I believe your market is more on working adults, is it?
Yes. So, Alhamdulillah, that Misbah is fortunate to have the working professionals, to the extent that the Sultan of Singapore studied with us. You know, there is
Mhm.
the Masjid Sultan, that the family who still holds on to the Tengku. They the family himself, he himself studied with us. And then we also have reputable figures like some of the doctors, the engineers, and even some of the member of parliament. So these are target audience, as we know that Misbah focus on to create more academic scholars and those who have inquisitive mind to 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 go for the quest of understanding certain knowledge, especially the knowledge of Arabic, where people are now trying to explore into new languages.
Mhm. Okay, very. I'm glad. We are all glad you are here, Ustaz. Yeah, thank you very much for all the information. And we have a third panel, Miss Diana. Where is Miss Diana? Miss Diana, I think she's special. I think she's special. She's only 22 years old and now currently doing her PhD. I'm so impressed. Okay, Miss Diana, my first, maybe you can introduce a little bit information about yourself so that viewers can know.
Okay. Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Dana. As Angel said, I'm 22 years old. I already studied here 5 years, then start from my degree until to master now PhD. or focus on the business side. In here I want to share the something about the student, especially from China, apply for the Malaysia university, the process. I think all the international students have the same process. Start from the searching for the university, their interesting specific area, then sub the application, then also get the offer letter. After then, apply for the YMJS, the visa issue, that into Malaysia, start the study journey lah. So I think it's the same process for all the international student. Then I want to say there have actually three ways in China for students to apply study in Malaysia. First, they can apply by themselves. Second, they can apply on the high school the program. Third, they can going through a reliable agency. So why I'm focusing on the word the reliable? Because studying in Malaysia is not the simple decision for a student, uh, but it's a careful choice will affect the student's whole life. So here I will talk about my agency company, Global From International. So Global
Mhm.
From International was established by Dato Lokothai in year 2018 after he sold his London listed company Glasses PLC to Alibaba Group. Then what the agency can do for the student from China, they can will separate to three stages. In the first stage, we'll help the student to review the application documents. As we will know, all the student will sub a lot of document to prove their background, their certificate, something. So it's better for the agency company to help them to join the program into the Malaysia. So second, they can help students to submit their application and wait for the offer letter. Then we'll assign them to register. In the third stage, we'll help the student to go board, which is into Malaysia. Then the service will include the airport transport, then pick up accommodation arrangement and medical examination and the visa issue and so on. They can commit to one-stop study abroad service. So I think it's better for student, especially for the new student that enter the foreign country to continue the study. Better through the agency lah.
Mhm. Okay, Diana, um, I would like to ask you, why do you choose Malaysia as your destination to study?
Yeah, actually, this question, all my lecture will ask me the same question. Why I choose Malaysia? For me, to my personally to say, uh,
Mhm.
first this we call the save time, because in China, different the policy in the we call the bachelor, the degree. I need to spend 4 years at least. Then 3 years on my master. Then PhD 3 years more. So totally, I need to spend around uh 10 years lah, right? Yeah, 4 plus 3 plus 3 is 10 years. So in here now I'm 22. 5 years I already into PhD program. So you can say I can save a lot of time for my future development, right? So this is the
Mhm.
first reason. And second, I think the reason will be here the education quality is really high. Uh, how to say that? We can say, as we all know, Malaysia has lots of the QS ranking top 200 university, especially the
Mhm.
top five public university in Malaysia. The first one and the foremost is the University of Malaya, the number one university in Malaysia. It had the world top faculty, the quality qualified by the whole world, as well by the China Foreign Education Service Center, and have the high gold content and the graduation rate. So I think those are the reason why the number of China international students will study in Malaysia, and the number will keep increasing in the recent years. The recent
Mhm.
so this is my second reason. Third one, because the human environment and also development opportunities. In Malaysia, you can see everybody treat me is really kind. kindness. Then in here, the lifestyle, I really uh, have the opportunity studying here. I love the lifestyle and also all the people and also the environment. Talk
How about
about
the
the
food?
yeah the development opportunity also have like the job and also the choice. The culture is really important because here is more what you call the inclusive. A lot of
Mm,
the uh, region something mixed together, but everybody live the harmony. So it's good for the student living here.
okay. So you are about 5 years in Malaysia.
Yeah,
So you are happy here? Of course,
I'm
you're happy.
happy. You see, every day I have the smile on my face.
How about the people, the foods? I think, likely we share the same cultures, because, yeah, we have a styling street in KL that's a full of food from maybe China,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Miss Diana, as a Chinese citizen studying in Malaysia, what should or what you would like to tell for non-Malaysian, especially China students or candidates who are interested to study in Malaysia, particularly about studying in UM? What do you want to say to them?
Actually, I want to say to them like the simple tips lah, recommendation if they want to study in Malaysia. First, have
Yeah.
to speak out really, because in China we have a different process to learn the English. We can write, we can listen, and then we can read, but we cannot talk, we cannot speak. You will
Mm,
connect a lot of the China student. First time that into Malaysia, they cannot speak because we don't have this kind of the environment for everybody to practice. So I will talk now. I will tell them speak out, speak up to your lecturer, to your friend, not just in the small group or from the same country. You have to explore your friend. That is first one. Second, solve the language barrier. We need to focus on the study. In here, the attitude is really important. All the lecture will say your attitude. Even though you are not so smart, you are not talented, but if you have attitude, you will work harder, you will learn more. That's third one. I want to say you have to review the past, get the new knowledge. It's very important, not on your study, also in your life. You need to review, get the new thing. We call the. You also can do uh, the revolution, also in evolution, revolution. That's the
mm,
major trend for you to survive in this kind of the vocabulary world. The final one is the keep going. Because in here, I study here 5 years alone. My parents in China, I study here alone, so I can understand if the student cannot keep going, always keep upset, something the mental health will got problem. So you have to keep up going there. Also encourage yourself to be brave. The small tips for all the student, the China student or the
Mhm.
English student studying here.
okay, thank you so much, Miss Diana, for your tips and sharing personal experience studying in Indonesia. So this is Miss Diana. I think you are the youngest person I met who are currently pursuing
Yeah.
PhD
Yes,
at
my
age
friend say
of 23.
yeah, my friend says magic. Magic.
Yeah, you are extraordinary. Okay, just now you said about English, yeah, English proficiency. Okay, I would like to share with you all. I would like to share to Mrs. Kha, Miss Diana, and also Ustaz Amin. We have an English learning program. Let me share with you my screen first. Okay. see my screen right now? Miss Diana, Miss Rizka, can you see my screen?
Yes.
My poster.
Yes.
Okay. So I would like also to inform about our reactivate English language program. Previously, this intake was stopped in 2020 uh, before COVID, if I'm not mistaken. So now we are reactivate our English language program to prepare to help the students who have difficulties in English or didn't meet the requirements of programs to fulfill. So this is our English program. We have three intake on May, July, and October. And for this English language program, the information, the fees is stated there. I will email to all of you. And for viewers who want to inquiries more info on this ELPP program, just write down your email. Our secretariat will try to assist you. Okay. So I believe Miss Rizka, have you seen our English language program like this? Or this is your first time seeing this English language program, Miss Rizka?
I think this is my first time to see the brochure.
Okay, that's good. This is our program that I can say a hot uh, bestseller, bestseller program because a lot of students they want to prepare themselves to take IELTS or MUET or TOEFL. So they enroll this ELPP program to get ready for
So
the test. Okay.
you have MUET preparation program as well?
The ELTP program is designed to prepare the students to sit for the IELTS, MUET, and also the LT, TOEFL. It's a quite the same syllabus in the ELTP program. But for particularly for MUET, we don't have yet for the preparatory program. But we have also students who enroll to the LTP program and he sits for MUET exam. That that's a lot of students too. So our this is what I want to share with you all this afternoon. Okay, so if you want to have a further info for the LTP program because we have a quite limited time today, we don't have so much time on to explain more about the subject, but this is the general information that I can share with you all. Okay. So basically, this ELTP have a speaking, writing, reading, and listening. And the students who want to enroll the ELTP program, they have to sit for placement test. And then after the placement test, the result will determine which level the student suitable. Okay, we have a foundation level, intermediate level, and also advanced level and each level is about 2 months of study. So this is our new program. This is not new because previously we just stopped the admission and intake and then we reactivate.
I
So this is
see.
our English language program. So Miss Diana, don't worry. You can tell your friends. You can tell your relative who are in China, who want to come to Malaysia, who worried about their English. Don't worry. We have English language program that can help them to sit for English requirement tests such as IELTS, WET,
Yeah.
and also TOEFL. Okay.
Very
Um,
recommended. Yeah, early recommendation to them.
All right. Okay. So I think we are now approaching at the end of our webinar. But before that, I would like to open to all of you, to Miss Rizka, to Miss Diana, to Ustaz Amin, if you want to have, last words to all our viewers today. I start with Ustaz Amin. Can we have Ustaz Amin? Okay, maybe Ustaz Amin. Yeah, Ustaz Amin. Ustaz,
Yes,
maybe before we are leaving this video, so maybe
yeah.
last words, advice from Ustaz for our viewers who want to
So,
study
continue
UM.
to seek knowledge because the quest for knowledge doesn't cease. It continues to
Mm,
go on, and the best place to acquire knowledge in Southeast Asia region would be amongst the place would be Malaysia. So, hopefully, for those viewers, feel free to explore the program which has
mm.
presented by UM, and hopefully you will have a fruitful journey in acquiring your knowledge in the near future. So thank you very much, everyone.
All right, thank you, Ustaz. Okay, Miss Rizka, any last word for the audience?
Just follow our Instagram at Ayo Kuliah di Malaysia so you can get the all information to study in Malaysia.
All right. That's a short and precise advice from Miss Rita. Okay, Miss Diana, please.
So for me, I want to recommend everybody that give the wishes from the me and the senior lah, right? And the senior. So I will say the wish. Hope everybody can enjoy your study in Malaysia, then grow wide and reach the top where you can develop freely and explore in your life. That's all I want to say as the international student.
Okay, so I would like to thanks to all the panels. UMC said really appreciates you are being with us today. Thank you to Miss Diana, thank you to Ustaz Amin, and thank you to Miss Rizka for sharing very fruitful information and tips. And to all viewers, thank you for attending today's webinar. But before you are leaving, please fill in the form in the comment section, or maybe Secretariat can help me to up the QR. Okay, please scan the QR to get a free e-certificate that will be sent to you sent to your email. And also, please follow our social media. We encourage all of you to connect to our social media. And last but not least, for those who are interested to enroll to our executive diploma program for working adults, please do so as soon as possible. Okay, because our closing date for application is today actually, 31st March
Oh, today.
2023. Yeah,
Oh,
so that's our previously I mentioned about the online learning program. So this is our executive diploma online learning. So please do the registration and application today, 31st March 2023. You can visit our website www.umcced.com.my to apply. All right. In addition, you can contact our by email istudy@um.edu.my, and we are happy to provide additional support for you. Okay. On behalf of UM and our panels, thank you for joining us today, and have a great rest of your day. But don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for upcoming webinar shortly. All right. So Assalamualaikum and good afternoon.